Hey guys, how's it going? So in this video, I want to give you a tip. Just one tip, but this is probably the biggest thing I've ever talked about. It's something that can pretty much guarantee you a victory, and it's just something that you need to know if you're playing this game. So we're all familiar with the 1v many, right? The most dangerous kind of fight, the most rewarding too, by far. But what if it wasn't that dangerous? Well, that's what I want to talk about because believe it or not, there is a kind of 1v many that actually isn't that dangerous, and it still pays just as much as the ones that are. So in the early mid game, you may start to see these, and this is one of the reasons you always want to check who the enemies are in a fight, not just how many. Here we got 6 Lafosi warriors, a Lafosi slave, and an executor. Now if you don't know, Lafosi warriors and executors only use two-handers. They'll never have a shield, and it just so happens that one of the easiest things to do in this game is using a spear to kill a guy that's two-handing. All you need to do is keep your distance and poke. Sure, it's a little more risky when there's so many of them, but the principle is the same, and it's pretty easy to escape these fights having barely taken any damage yourself. And look at that payout, 20k in week 8. Doing just one of these fights is going to allow you to get the money and the fame to buy pretty much anything you want and set you up for the rest of your run. If you get lucky and get more than one of these fights, then you'll really be swimming in it. So use the money you get in the first few weeks to get a spear and a shield, even if you aren't going to use them for every fight. It's always good to have a spear on hand anyway, and then you can use it for these fights. Taking advantage of these 1v-minis is the absolute best way to get yourself set up for the rest of your run and make it way easier to get a victory. Also, if you aren't sure, I made a video talking about every enemy in the game and what equipment they use, so you'll want to check that out if you don't know which enemies use two-handers off the top of your head. And that's pretty much it, so I hope this helps you guys. You can click right here if you want to see that video with all the different enemies. It really helps to know who's who. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.